Hello guys, good morning to you. Today I would like to discuss something very important, which some of us don't even think, as in we don't even think about it at all. And so many things have been happening to us spiritually that we think it is a normal thing, and you just think if you should just pray just like that, it will just go and you can gain back your sanity. It's a big lie. It is a big lie. So, my topic this morning, I especially picked this topic because some of us don't really know that if we commit this sin, it is a very big sin to us. Some of us don't really know about it, that this thing is a very big sin, and some of us keep doing it almost all the time, which is very wrong. So, I want to tell you that those of you who have done abortion before, this topic is for you. And if you can just listen carefully to this topic from the beginning to the end, you will be able to know how to tackle with your issue and in what aspect of life are you battling with in this topic. So now I'm going to start with abortion. Abortion can happen in a situation by probably the person was not prepared for it and suddenly it happens. Some ladies we understand some situation by some people might be in a situation by they have kids, they see a baby and they were pregnant along the run, and all they can just opt for is abortion in some situation like that. And some like they're just doing it for fun, and once pregnancy happens, they just go straight to get it out, to abort it. So all this kind of thing they are sin. And any one of us who have done this before, I'm telling you this, if you should go deeply into your life, in this thing I want to mention, at least one or three of it will be happening to you, which you don't know, and some of us know. And you just think if I should just pray, everything just go like that. No, I'll tell you this. Do you know abortion can cause so many problems in our life? Do you know that spiritually? Do you know that? I've realized that abortion can cause so many spiritual problems in our life. Now I'm going to tell you this. Abortion can invoke the spirit of poverty. I repeat, abortion can invoke the spirit of poverty. It can invoke the spirit of hatred. People just hate you for no reason. It can invoke that kind of spirit. It can invoke the spirit of delay in getting married. Have you ever thought of it? Some of us who are battling with marriage issue, have you ever done abortion before? Ask yourself that question. Have you ever done abortion before? What are the things you are facing? It can invoke the spirit of delay in getting married. It can invoke the spirit of confusion in life. You'll be confused that what is happening to my life? Things are not turning around for good for you. Have you ever thought about it? That why is things not working out for you? If you know you've done abortion before, that is why all these things are happening to you. Abortion can invoke the spirit of infertility. Have you ever thought about it? Some of you who are looking for the fruit of the womb, you just be praying. You think maybe because this pastor is not powerful enough, this affair is not powerful enough, this herbalist is not powerful enough. Have you ever searched yourself if you have done abortion before, and why are all these things happening to you? Have you ever think about it? Have you ever think about why your any kind of spiritual work is not working for you? Have you ever thought about it as a female? Have you? Don't you know that abortion can invoke the spirit of death during childbirth? Have you ever thought about it? Some of us will like after abortion, when you're not fully ready, you're like, oh, I want to have my first child now. Before you know it, after childbirth, the person just give up the ghost. Have you ever think about what could be the cause of all these problems? Have you ever thought about it? Don't you know abortion can also invoke the spirit of miscarriage? Some of us who are battling with miscarriages, have you ever thought about it, that what could be the cause of this miscarriage? It's not that maybe one can't carry a child. No, it's not because of maybe you have any medical problem. No, if you search medically, they will tell you there's nothing happening to you, you don't have any medical issue. But what is the cause? Have you ever thought about, have you ever had abortion before? Don't you know abortion can invoke the spirit of loss of children in the future? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever thought about all these things I've mentioned? Have you? So now some of you be like, oh, spiritual work is not working out for you. Oh, you're not having your own children. Oh, men are not looking for you. Men are not asking of your hand in marriage. This, that, blah blah blah. You can't be a child. This, that. Have you ever thought about it? Do you know the solution to your problems? And do you know the cause of your problems? Do you know? Have you go deeply into your problem? What are the things you have done for the past and it is actually causing problems in your life? Have you ever thought about it? I'll just let me just bring up this issue, this topic, so people can actually learn from it. Those of you who are into abortion, those of you that have done abortion before, and those of you that still have the mindset of going into abortion, please, I'm begging you, do not try it. Do not do it. All these things I've mentioned, they are real. If you should try it, you are your own. Nothing will work out for you until you find solution to your problems. The reason I want to give you this solution is because of most of us did not do it intentionally. Most of the ladies out there did not do it intentionally. Me, I have never done it before. So I'm doing this to explain to you all that the reason why all these things are not working out for you is because some of us, maybe probably during when all these things are happening, you are not wise then. But when you came to realize it, everything is not working out for you. Have you ever thought about it? So I'm going to give you the solution, and I warn you for the very last time, don't, after this solution I'm going to give, do not try to abort again. If you are not ready for it, don't go into it. If you are not ready for it, don't go into it. I'm begging you in the name of God, do not go into abortion again, because it is a very bad thing. All these things I've mentioned, abortion can cause poverty, it can cause the spirit of hatred, it can cause delay in marriage, it can cause confusion in life, it can cause infertility, it can cause death of giving birth, death of a child during birth, it can cause miscarriages, it can cause loss of children in the future. All these problems, this is what abortion causes, because abortion is also spiritual, because you are killing someone that God has purposely created. Have you ever thought about this? All these children you are killing, they want to come to this world for a purpose, and you kill them and you think they are happy with you. In order for them to revenge too, they will cause all these things into your life too. Have you ever thought about it? So now, good news to you all that are ready to listen to these instructions. Do not abort again. Let's be the warning to you all. I don't mind you sharing this to the world, let the world see it. Do not abort. It is very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong. Do not try it anymore. So I'm going to give you solutions to it, and the solution is just a Bible, and just voluntarily do this, because it may be a bit difficult, but you just have to do it. You just have to, if you have done abortion before. So firstly, you are going to recite Psalm 51 7 times with 3 days fasting. So each day before you break, you are going to recite Psalm 51 7 times. Is either dry fasting, is either white fasting, but for good 3 days, you're going to recite Psalm 51. That is, you are asking forgiveness of sin from God. So Psalm 51 7 times with 3 days fasting, and you have to do it wholeheartedly. You have to cry to God that God should forgive you all your sin. You have to do this wholeheartedly. Forgive, that God should forgive you all your sin. That when you are doing all these things, you don't even know anything then. That now you have realized your mistakes. So you have to tell God all your mind. You have to pour it out. God said if you should confess your sin, He's going to forgive us. So you have to confess your sin before Him, and with good fasting, with all your mind. You know, if you regret something, you know the way you'll be feeling about it. So that is how you should present yourself to God. That Father, I'm really, really, really sorry about this. So that all these things I've mentioned, all these problems I've mentioned will vanish away from your life. These are just the solution. If you can do this, trust me. If you know you're battling with all these things I've mentioned, all the problems I've mentioned, they will all vanish away, because you present yourself before God, and God is ready to help you in return. So I think with this, I'm able to help you in some situation, because abortion is not good at all. If you know you have the mindset that you want to abort the pregnancy that is in your belly, as you're watching me right now, it's better for you to stop it. Do not take that kind of decision. don't try it. I'm begging you in the name of God, do not try it. So before I round it up,